Well, good morning and a happy new year. Monday motivation. Well, it's a very special Monday, of course. It's the first Monday of the new year, 2026. And I hope you enter it having had a beautiful Christmas and a great new year, celebrations with family, with friends, and you step into this year with positivity and with the hopes for health and happiness, for fun and fulfillment. Those are the wishes I send out to everyone. And I've set myself 3 R's, not the school ones that we used to have, but 3 that actually will make a difference to me this life. The first one, this year, in my life. First is responsibility. The second is relationships. And the third is ripple. So responsibility, I am making an intent to take responsibility for my body and my mind, training it, working at it, getting it into the best shape possible. And I can break those down anytime and I might do as we go forward in this year, but working on those. Responsibility for my body and my mind, but also take it into the next R, my relationships. I'm fortunate to be part of many, many groups, which I love, right back so chronologically from my schoolmates, St. Bonnie's, great guys, good, really close friends, feel like family. To the Loughborough boys who I still connect with, and the rugby lads I played with back in the day, to my army friends, to the Farmers boys and the Royal Irish boys and the Royal Marine boys that I had the privilege to serve with. So important that we can sustain those connections, those relationships going forward. But for me, family, again, really critical, as it is for everyone on this, I'm sure. But to make sure I get out to see my sister in the Maldives at some stage, Rumney, to get up to York to see Nick more regularly. She's dealing with serious health issues at the moment, as I've mentioned previously. To get out to see Noel in Ireland, to see my son up in Antrim, to see Leon in Trowbridge, 3 miles away, to make sure I see Sid regularly with Ty. She got engaged last year. Really important. And ultimately, the core relationship in my life is with Bonnie, my darling wife, and to make sure I sustain and be the best husband, best friend, best partner I can be. And that's an intent and a responsibility to build those relationships over this year. And if anyone I've missed off those relationships, my apologies, but I'll be reaching out and trying to strengthen and maintain and sustain important relationships in my life. And the last one is ripple. I could be retiring. I'm not yet. I've got the old pension already, which is great. But I'm not retiring yet because I think some of the work I do, it has an impact on people and their lives and their leadership. And whilst I've sustained and worked over these last number of years, 10, 12 years, worked since, and in the not in the corporate sector, but more in the charity sector and more with organisations and people who do good work for our country, for society, as our allies. And I've loved that. And I haven't been into too much corporate stuff, but I'm going to start, it's only because of links and connections that I'm back into that possibly this year. And I thought to myself, well, why not? Because actually, even in those corporate organisations, every single person who works for them deserves to be well led. And if I can have an impact on their leadership and have that ripple effect that runs out into how they lead and look after their people, that's what's going to be really critical to me continue to do this good work. I hope it's good work that I do. But equally on these sorts of little messages out, if it gives anyone a little stimulus to say, yeah, come on, I can do something. I can get out. I can train my mind and my body. I can build on my relationships. I can take responsibility for those, and I can try to have a positive impact on because of the way I behave. And I behave in an emotionally intelligent way. I have emotionally intelligent responses rather than unintelligent reactions. Let's keep working at it. Let's keep smiling. Let's stay positive. Make 2026 a huge year and a great year for you. Take care and loads of love.